Right now, South Africa is quietly hemorrhaging billions of rands on its digital infrastructure and receiving absolutely nothing in return. This visualization compares public tech spending against tangible results. Right now, 41 different government IT projects, totaling 12.1 billion rand, carry material audit findings. The verified output on those projects is essentially zero. This progress chart tracks the Gauteng Department of Health's information system. The budget line races up to 76% of its 257 million rand allocation, but the actual progress flatlines at 61%, sitting entirely idle years past its June 2022 deadline. Systems and software licenses were purchased, paid for, and then completely abandoned. The underlying technology functions perfectly. The government structures tasked with executing it do not. We are watching a systemic, quiet failure. Vast amounts of taxpayer capital evaporate in plain sight long before anyone detects the leak. The root of this crisis is the accountability lag. South Africa relies almost entirely on the traditional annual audit cycle to monitor public infrastructure. Look at this 12-month timeline. Red failure markers, like massive cost overruns, occur in the first few months, yet the official alarm only triggers at the end of the year. By the time the audit publishes its findings, the project is already dead. Modern tech deployments burn capital rapidly. A yearly review is vastly too slow to catch a fast-moving administrative disaster. Relying on annual audits to oversee digital infrastructure guarantees failure. It is the exact equivalent of diagnosing a patient long after they have died. Real-time problems require real-time oversight. We can close this gap by deploying artificial intelligence as a strict governance framework, rather than treating it merely as a coding tool. A continuous data loop replaces the old linear timeline. An AI oversight system ingests project metrics constantly, running an automated review every day. The moment a deployment deviates from the plan, like an unused software license or an inflated invoice, the system instantly flags the risk. The algorithm does not manage the project. It acts as an advanced early warning system, providing the precise, immediate visibility that human leadership needs to intervene. Intelligent oversight replaces delayed punishment with immediate, real-time course correction. Globally, governments are already abandoning manual audits in favor of automated oversight. Ukraine overhauled its digital governance using an AI-assisted public procurement system called the DIA platform. That single integration of smart monitoring and transparency saved the Ukrainian government an estimated $6 billion over 4 years. South Africa is moving in the exact opposite direction. We repeat the same manual management errors, bleeding capital audit cycle after audit cycle. The technology to stop the bleeding is already tested and saving billions internationally. Failing to adopt it is a refusal to modernize. This breakdown chart shows how that financial risk scales across the state. The 266 institutions failing these audits manage 88% of total government expenditure. These institutions are the frontline deliverers of South Africa's healthcare, education, and vital social services. When a crucial digital system fails, it is real people who wait in endless queues for basic services. A broken IT project is a costly breach of the social contract with the taxpayer. The Auditor-General has done her job. She rigorously quantified these failures and placed them firmly on the public record at the highest levels of government. Incremental, human-led tweaks to the current planning processes will not stop the waste. Real-time AI project oversight is the mandatory, agile accountability structure required to transform good intentions into verifiable outcomes. South Africa must abandon the era of the reactive annual audit. The millions of citizens who depend on these institutions deserve a system that catches failure before it happens.